Plotly Express is usually the best place to start with Plotly. We import it as px. It gives us simple functions like px.line, px.bar, and px.scatter. Each function creates and returns a Plotly figure, which we can display or customize later. Distribution charts help us understand how values are spread across a dataset. For example, px.histogram groups values into ranges, while box and violin plots show the shape and variation of the data. These charts are useful for finding patterns, unusual values, and overall distributions. Part-of-whole charts show how different categories contribute to a total. A pie chart is the simplest example. Plotly also provides tree maps, sunburst charts, and icicle charts for hierarchical data. These are especially useful when categories contain smaller subcategories. Density charts help us see where data points are concentrated. px density heat map uses color to show areas with many observations, while px density contour draws contour lines around dense regions. They are useful when a regular scatter plot contains too many overlapping points. The px.imshow function displays image-like or matrix-based data. We can use it for regular images, numerical matrices, correlation matrices, or heat maps. The values are represented using colors, making it much easier to recognize patterns across rows and columns. Plotly can also visualize data in 3 dimensions. With px.scatter 3D, we can map 3 variables to the x, y, and z axes. For example, we could compare COVID cases, deaths, and vaccinations at the same time in one interactive 3D chart. Sometimes a dataset contains more variables than we can easily show on 2 axes. Plotly provides multidimensional charts such as scatter matrices and parallel coordinate plots. These tools help us compare several variables at once and discover relationships that may not be obvious in a single chart. Plotly is especially useful for geographic visualization. We can place points and lines on maps, create density maps, or color entire countries and states. For example, a choropleth map can color each country according to its number of COVID cases, making geographic differences easy to understand. Polar charts use an angle and a radius instead of normal x and y coordinates. Plotly provides polar scatter, line, and bar charts. These charts are useful for directional or circular data, such as wind direction, seasonal patterns, or measurements that repeat around a cycle. Ternary charts are designed for data containing 3 components that together make up a whole. For example, if A, B, and C always add up to 100%, a ternary chart can show their proportions in a single triangle. Plotly supports both scatter and line ternary charts.